So, Serena Guajardo, what do you do out in the market here at Think Realty?
I help end buyers purchase, finance, and get approved at manufactured home communities
Where at?
all over the valley.
That's pretty cool. Kind of a niche market.
Very niche market. We're looking for regular real estate agents. If you're working to earn a commission, visit our website, winmobilehomes.com. We will help you navigate financing manufactured homes and getting approvals at communities.
And how do people contact you?
480-684-4299 or 602-888-CASH.
Who's the best? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're here today, 2025, with the Think Realty Conference, Mobile Mailbox Money, President of Silvercrest Opportunity Fund, Alden Guajardo, here today with Sean Gibson.
How are you doing today,
Sean,
gang?
how's it going today? What's the edge out in the market? You know, what are you seeing here at Think Realty Conference?
Oh, well, this is a great day at Think Realty Conference. We have so many different new investors here looking at alternative assets, in which we are here at Mobile Mailbox Money. I mean, it's electrifying. So many new investors are looking for, different opportunities in the marketplace. So yeah, we're here.
You know, I think it's important to be nimble as a capital investor.
Yes, definitely.
In the market. This market is forcing individuals to get creative
Right.
about, ultimately procuring return on investment.
Yes.
What's your take on, that being here at Think Realty for someone that may be watching here today looking for a capital investment?
Right. Excellent. It's a great question. You really have to think outside the box these days. What's the best rate of return on your money, and where do you feel comfortable? It's a great place to kind of figure out, okay, where do I want to go and how I want to diversify my assets? Yes.
Absolutely. There's a lot of different buckets of investments for
Right.
an investor. You have your
Yes.
high risk, your low risk,
Right.
Conventional rental strategies,
Yes.
multifamily syndications.
Right.
For someone that may be exploring those options, why at Mobile Mailbox Money is it a time for them to consider an investment
Right.
in a note?
Yes.
What does that provide to them when going up against other collateral,
Yes,
out on
yes.
the market? What's your opinion on that?
Well, to me, we're the best option. If you're a passive investor, you really need to look at Mobile Mailbox Money. It's such an easy way to get started in the investing world. It's Dodd-Frank approved notes. You're actually the bank. You're Wells Fargo. You're Bank of America. Those funds come right to you. So if that's banks, always win. And that's the way you should really look at Mobile Mailbox Money for an alternative investment, for sure.
That's why a note serves a need out
Yes.
in the market when investors are looking for a stable, safe, secure return.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of different risk out in the market, and note investments are historically low.
Right?
Does that equate to a low yield? That may not be the case.
No, not at all. Yes.
With the notes at Mobile Mailbox Money, it happens to be a double-digit yield in
Absolutely.
performing assets.
Absolutely. Service, partially service as well. Yes.
So for someone that may be watching here today looking for a passive investment, you can acquire a note, become the bank, and
Yes.
receive payments almost like a landlord and tenant strategy,
Right.
opposed to the
Toilets,
complications.
leaky roofs, all that stuff. Apartment tenants, we don't have any of those problems at all.
You're the bank.
Exactly. Yours the bank.
You're receiving monthly payments like a landlord and tenant strategy, participating as the bank passive.
Absolutely.
At a double-digit yield. What's the average return on investment for a long-term rental? Do you know that
yes.
percentage?
Average rate would be 10 to 14%, roughly in that range it is.
Long-term rental.
Oh,
Nationally.
wow, long-term. Oh my gosh, I would have to say at least $2,000 at least.
So a long-term rental, on average, percentage-wise, will achieve a 3 to 5% return.
Sure, yeah. Oh, yeah, very low. Yes, right.
And really, you're banking on appreciation in a program like that.
Right,
Just
very low.
big appreciation.
Right.
Is that going to hit again? Maybe. I don't have a crystal ball. But
Right. Exactly.
So this may fit for people that have been conventional long-term rental strategy operators or exploring opportunities out in the market for a performing asset,
Yeah, we're crushing the returns. I mean, we're offering 10 to 14%, like you said.
outperforming traditional.
Exactly.
credit.
If you're gonna buy a $40,000 home here in Maricopa County, I mean, average rent's $2,000. Those numbers don't math. The math is a math, so it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, they end up cash flowing break even,
Exactly.
you know, for the want of appreciation. You know, so being here at Think Realty, you're seeing all kinds of different alternative investments.
Yes,
Hulu
absolutely.
is the state of the market. Saw Eddie Wilson today, Pace Morgan.
Yeah, it's great guys.
Hill Creek.
Yep.
You know, a few of the many individuals giving knowledge out here at
Absolutely.
Philip, dropping gems,
That's right.
doing business,
Absolutely.
in private lending, directing IRAs.
Mm-hmm.
You are a capital investor sitting here watching and looking for an alternative investment. Us here at Mobile Mailbox Money and Silvercrest Opportunity Fund currently, we're offering a 10% net return for a 1-year term in the fund. That's an accredited investment fund, 506C for a 1-year term, 10% net paid for 1-year term paid monthly, or 3-year term at 12% net paid quarterly. Invest today at Silvercrest Opportunity Fund or buy a note.
Absolutely. Buy a note. Call us. You can send us an email, text, mobilebucksmoney.com.
Damn, that's how we do it. Sean, appreciate having you on the channel.
Absolutely.
Today.
Thank you so much. To Kim. Good stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's a fully passive investment, you know, double-digit returns. We're not having to so much be in fluctuating of fix and flips as we're writing the note. So the mitigation is through the underwriting criteria. They fit like 600 credit score, Dodd-Frank compliance, no evictions. So they're a solid borrower for us to write as the bank.
Oh, okay, yeah. So if there's no evictions, I mean, is it like a Section 8 type deal? Or?
So it's not Section 8. These individuals just fit the criteria to buy. Ultimately, they wanted home ownership. So ultimately, that home gets repossessed within a 40-day program. We retake the asset and reperform it out on the market. So there's a physical asset there.
Okay, so
It's secured by the house.
It is an eviction.
It is an eviction and repossession.
Yeah, right, yeah. But it's not an eviction in the classic sense where you have to, because you take the property, physically take the property back, and you may move it somewhere else.